Paradox Rift, one of the most exciting sets from the Scarlet and Violet era, and today we're going to be taking a look at the top 10 most expensive cards from that set. Let's do it. Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is VMAT. If you do enjoy my content, please consider subscribing and joining all the fun we have here. Today we're going to be doing another top 10 finance video on Paradox Rift, and we're going to take a look at the most expensive cards from the set. Now, I will admit, it was a set that I wasn't super stoked about when it came out, but it has grown on me a little bit. It's still not my favorite set from Scarlet and Violet, but I do appreciate some of the artworks in it, and I do think that the market is showing some, at least, strong data towards these single card prices. And with that being said, guys, let's take a look at the top 10 most expensive cards sitting in at the bottom slot, and that is Iron Hands EX 223 out of 182, currently sitting at $17.80 for its hollow foil market price. Now, 3 months ago, sitting at $25.35, so it has lost a bit of value. But if you look at the 1 year chart, its lowest price point was actually around January 22nd to January 28th at $9.34. Next card on today's list is Parasol Lady, a supporter trainer card, currently sitting at $18.63 for its hollow foil market price. Its highest price point in the last 3 months was $20.55, and that was June 9th to June 11th. 3 months ago, it was sitting at $17.08, but if you look at the 1 year chart, its lowest price point was actually April 15th to April 21st, sitting at $15.47. The next card on today's list is Steelix 208 out of 182, and I love this illustration rare. It's just unbelievable, showing how tall he actually is. Right beside some construction workers who are actually putting up a building there. I like the colors. I like what it's actually showing in the photo. It's something very unique. It almost like tells a story, which is my favorite part of a lot of these illustration rares, the ones that actually tell a story. This one is definitely telling a story. It is sitting at $19.78 for its hollow foil market price. Now, its highest price point was June 9th to June 11th, sitting at $25.67. 3 months ago, it was sitting at $11.40, so it has gained quite a lot of value. But if you look at the 1 year chart, its lowest price point was around November 6th to November 12th, sitting at $9.48. Next card on today's list is Garchomp EX 245 out of 182, currently sitting at $19.90 for its hollow foil price. Now, its highest price point in the last 3 months is June 3rd to June 5th, sitting at $27.54, and its price 3 months ago was sitting at $17.65. Though, if you do look at the 1 year chart, its lowest price point was March 4th to March 10th, sitting at $16, so it has risen quite a lot in the past few months. Not too bad at all. Next card on today's list is Goldango EX. Now, this is a card a lot of people like. I personally, it's just not for me, but I do think it is unique, and I will give it points for that. The more unique the illustration rare is, I do think that it's going to be looked at fondly in some respects in the future. Now, this card is sitting at $22.51 for its hollow foil market price. Now, its lowest price point in the last 3 months was $18.12 from May 13th and May 15th. Highest price point in the last 3 months was April 22nd to 24th, sitting at $26.69. So it has lost a little bit of value in the past 3 months. But if you look at its lowest price point, it was actually in the last 3 months, April 29th to May 5th, $18.28. So, I mean, it's risen since then, though, at least. Next card here is Iron Hands EX. Like the artwork on this one, it is very cartoony. I just see this and I think of like an animation on YouTube. I don't know why. It's not that it's a bad, not that the artwork is bad. I just, for some reason, think of like a decent quality animation on YouTube when I see the artwork on here. It is currently sitting at $24.60 for its hollow foil market price. Now, 3 months ago, sitting at $35.46. Now, if you look at the 1 year chart, its lowest price point was actually February 12th to February 18th, sitting at $21.05. Next card on today's list is Iron Valiant EX. Love the artwork on this. I like the fact that you also have Tyranitar in the background as well. I always like when other Pokemon make appearances on other cards as well. It's one of the reasons why I also like the Charizard V alternate art from Brilliant Stars, is that you get, Venusaur in the background as well, which is also a very popular Pokemon. Now, this card is currently sitting at $31.77 for its hollow foil market price. 3 months ago, it was sitting at $31.39. If you look at the 1 year chart, its lowest price point was around March 11th to 17th, sitting at $26.52. So it has actually risen since then, just not that much. Next up on today's list is Altaria EX 253 out of 182. It is currently sitting at $35.03 for its hollow foil market price. Its highest price point in the last 3 months is $44.80. 3 months ago, however, is sitting at $22.73. If you look at the 1-year chart, its lowest price point was around March 18th to 24th at about $19.41. Next up on today's list is a card that I absolutely love. I get really strong Godzilla vibes when I look at this card. If you feel the same way, let me know down below in the comment section. Now, this card is currently sitting at $52.19 for its hollow foil market price. Its highest price point in the last 3 months was $62.69 from June 9th to June 11th. Now, 3 months ago, it was sitting at $29.94. But again, if you look at the 1-year chart, its lowest price point was $22.42 from March 18th to March 24th. So it has risen quite substantially in price. It's actually more than doubled its price point from its lowest price point. So pretty cool. Now, the most expensive card from Paradox Rift is Roaring Moon EX 251 out of 182. Love the artwork on this one, but I have to say, I think I like the Groudon just a tad bit better. I think the market might agree if you look at the actual chart here. Now, it is sitting at $54.18, though its highest price point in the last 3 months is June 3rd to June 5th, sitting at $70.78. So it's lost a lot from its all-time high. 3 months ago, sitting at $61.19. So even if you look at its price point from 3 months ago, it actually has lost a lot of value. But if you look at the 1-year chart, lowest price point was May 13th to May 19th, sitting at $52.43. So it has risen a little bit off of its all-time low, but not much. I do think the market might be shifting a little bit in the direction of Groudon as being the most expensive, and I wouldn't be surprised if a month from today, if we do this video again, maybe in a month or two, you'll probably see Groudon being the most expensive card from the set. It's a very popular Pokemon, and also just the artwork is just absolutely killer. Again, strong Godzilla vibes. If you are a Godzilla fan, you're probably going to appreciate the artwork on this card as well. But if you don't, or you don't agree with my opinion on today's cards, let me know down below in the comment section below, and also let me know what your favorite card from Paradox Rift is. And even go one step further, what's your favorite card from the entire Scarlet and Violet block? I'd love to know your thoughts about today's video and all of that down below in the comment section. And with that being said, again, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.